Hi everyone, it's Mary Beth from MBGray Designs. Today we're going to make some really beautiful coasters. They're going to be fun for spring, summertime, kind of boho-ish, kind of neutral. You'll see. So I decided I wanted to use these really pretty flower coasters. I love that there's this edging around them. And what we're going to put in the edge is this Seriously Shimmer glitter by Glitz and Glitter. It's so pretty. So we'll mix up some resin, put that in there, and just pour in the edge the glitter first. That'll be the first part. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use Dianca Pours Buttercream and Dianca Pours Rose Quartz. Look at these two colors together. See them? They're so pretty. And the reason I chose those colors is because these are the stickers that we're going to put on top of them before we do a top coat. And they're very, very, very pretty, as you can see. I might have to cut this one down a little bit. I don't know. We'll deal with that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. This pack also came with these. Super pretty. These three and these three. So very, very, very pretty, neutral colors. I really like them. All right. So first things first, we're going to start with, I'm wondering if we should use Fast Cure. I think I will use Fast Cure for the edging. I guess that's what I'm going to call it, the edging with the glitter. And we'll probably just do, how many ounces do we think? Because I'm only filling it up to where that lip hits right there. I think, yeah, I did this once before. I'm trying to remember. As you can see, my molds are stained from some alcohol inks. Yeah, so I think maybe 4 ounces should be fine. So we're going to be using let me get it out here, the Let's Resin Fast Cure, Part A and Part B. And I'll just be using my Let's Resin mini mixer today for the edging. For the other part of the pour, I'll probably use the 1-to-1 epoxy, I'm thinking. But anyway, so let me go ahead and get my resin mixed up, and then we'll be back to put the glitter in. Okay, I got some Fast Cure mixed up. I mixed up too much. I have some over here in another cup, but we're going to start with 4 ounces. I didn't want to put glitter in all of it in case I don't need all of it. I can use it. I'll put it in something else. So let's go ahead and add our glitter to this. Let me stir this around really good. Now, I do not have a vacuum chamber. I have a bubble remover, and the high viscosity of Fast Cure and Tabletop does not work well in my bubble remover, so I can't put it through there. So, but I figure with all the glitter, and it's not going to be a really deep type of pour, hopefully it'll degas and we'll be okay. I'm hoping. This is so beautiful. Look at that. Hopefully you can see it okay. I think it looks good. I think we've got enough in here. Okay. I am gonna, oh gosh, I gotta put glue in it. Oh, it's gonna make it even harder to pour. But we're gonna do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 drop per ounce. All right, so let me get that stirred around really good. I hope everyone's doing great today. I'm doing good. Weather's starting to improve a little bit in the Midwest where I'm at. I love the springtime, so yeah. Fall is my favorite, but I love the spring too. All right, that's looking pretty good. So I think I might want to use a small cup so that I can kind of bend it a little bit, you know, when I pour. So let me get some of this. Oh, this is going to be fun. Pouring some of this in a small cup. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let me set that aside. All right, let me get some alcohol sprayed in here. Okay, I think that's good. And what I learned last time, because this was a messy project, is kind of opening it up like that as much as I can. Oh gosh, it gloops out, see, because of the glue. And it's fast cure, so it's thick. I didn't think about that either. So, oh, I'm making a mess. So what I'm gonna have to do is do the best I can and then just kind of clean off the top. I should be able to do that. I'll show you. Give me just a second to fill this in. Oh man, what a mess. All right, let me get my little scraper thing. And what I want is for that to be on the edge. Hopefully I didn't pour too much in. I may have. Let's see how this is working. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of this out. I'm just gonna scooch it back to the edge. When it cures, I can kind of clean this up also before we do the next pour. I put too much in, so do the best you can, you know. I'm just looking to see if it's up against the top of the lip here. And it looks like it is, so let me get this excess out. And then whatever's remaining, I can take some tape when it cures and get it off. So I'm not too worried about it. But I do want to get it cleaned up around the edge here as much as possible. Yeah, so for the next one, I'm going to be a little bit slower. Try to control, even with the glue, it's hard, but try to control so not as much comes out. So maybe we'll do better on the next coaster. Okay, that's looking okay. And again, this stuff that's on top, once it cures, I can get that off before we move on to the next step. All right, so let me set that one over and we'll get this one. I'm gonna put some more in my little cup here. Okay. Oh, let me squirt this. Okay. All right, let's try to do a little bit of a better job. It's hard with this glue. This is not easy. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do the same thing on this one as I did on the last one. Because I'm just trying to keep it all on the edge. Oh goodness. Okay, get down in there. Let's see where we're at. Let me clean my hands really quick. They're real bad. And you know, with fast cure, I think you've got about a 20-minute working time, and I've already been mixing for about 5 minutes, and then now I'm goofing around, so we gotta get a move on. Oh, why do I do this to myself? I don't know. I have to make everything so complicated. So maybe it's better to use 1-to-1 so it's not as thick. But I do still think glue is the trick, if, you know, although it is just the edging, so maybe it wouldn't matter if the glitter sunk, you know? Okay, let me make sure it's full to the lip area. And it looks like it is. So I think we did a little bit better on this one, not much. All right, I've got 2 more to do. I'm not gonna put you through it. It's just me doing this exact same thing, and then we're gonna let these set up, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I was able to take some tape and clean off any of that dried resin and glitter, and our edges are done. There's one of them where, I think it's this one, where I got a little bit too much on the edge, but it'll be okay. It's okay. It'll just be extra shimmer. I went ahead, and I'm sorry I forgot to film it, but I put my mica powders in my cups and just diluted it with a little bit of alcohol. I'm mixing up my resin right now. I'm gonna put these through, I'm gonna fill these up and put them through the bubble remover, and then we'll be back to pour our coasters. Okay, we've got our resin out and we are ready to start pouring. Let's see here. Set those over. I guess we'll just start with this one. I'm just gonna marble the 2 colors. So we've got the, oh gosh, what do we have? Well, we've got buttercream right here. And I forgot what this one's called, rose quartz. So, and I think they're gonna look really pretty, hopefully, with the stickers that I chose. I'm really hoping, oh, I wanna get some in here before it closes up. Because whatever touches the silicone first, that's what's gonna show on the, oh, actually, let me think about this. This will be the bottom because we have the edging, so we're gonna have to demold it and then put the stickers on. Okay, yeah, so whatever touches that silicone first is what's gonna show. Please tell me I made enough. I think I made like 13 ounces. All right, let's do the next one. I just want to see both colors, you know. And the resin, I had 2 cycles of the bubble remover because I had more than 3 cups. I had 4 cups total, so I let it all sit. So with the mixing and everything, it's probably been about a half an hour. Get that out of the way. Okay, moving right along to the 3rd one. I hope these turn out good. Have you ever had a day where your resin pouring day has not been that great? I'm in the middle of another video for you guys. It's, I don't know, maybe it's already, it might go up before this one. So it may have already aired, or it'll be after this one, or it may never go up. I don't know. But it's a chessboard, and I have been having so many issues with that dang chessboard. So today's been a day. Some days are like that. Not every day is perfect. Well, really, none of my days are. All right, we're on the last one. We should have plenty because I've got more in 2 other cups over here. So we should be good. I can dome those other ones. Let me get my spatula. We'll get this cup emptied out. These two colors are really pretty together, I think. I can't get that spot. There we go. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more pink in this one. And then I will empty out this buttercream. Okay, there's that one. Let me just set that down. All right, I'm just gonna move these back into position here, and I'm gonna go through, and I am gonna kind of get eye level here. Dome these up. Beautiful. There we go. This one. Okay, that's good. All right, let me just kind of get eye level and see what we've got going on here. Yeah, I think we're looking good. All right, so I do have close to 2 ounces there, maybe a half an ounce here, about 2 to 2.5 ounces left. My resin is getting warm. So I need to get a move on and figure out what I can do. Oh, this one's got some bubbles. Come on, bubbles, what are you doing? I don't want to spray it with the alcohol just because I've kind of domed them and I don't want it to flow over, you know. So I will try to find something to do with my extras, and then we will be back for demold. Okay, we are ready to demold. I'm excited to see these coasters. I'm hoping that they look good. But real quick, let's do some extras. So with the shimmer, Seriously Shimmer glitter, I put it in this turtle shell, and then I didn't have enough. I had some clear, I don't remember. Anyway, I used Lagoon alcohol ink by Octopus. So I went ahead and made the shell. I didn't have enough for the body, but on a different pour I did. So this is going to be the turtle. So let's see. Oh, it's looking good. Looking good. Oh, that's pretty. So I poured the glitter in first, and then I had to do some regular resin with the alcohol ink. But I think that turned out pretty. Let's see. This is just the Lagoon. There might be a little bit of glitter in there. Let's see how this one turned out. This cute little turtle jar. Yeah, there's a little bit of glitter on the bottom. That's okay. It'll match his shell. Oh, that's cute. So here's the turtle. Turned out good. I don't see any bubbles. Wow, that's awesome. And then here's his top. He looks cute. What do you think? So we'll decorate him up. He's sweet. And then I also had leftover buttercream and the rose quartz. So I poured one of these little Let's Resin smaller turtles. So let's see how this one turned out. So we got some turtles today. Oh, that's cute. We got both colors going. That's awesome. Yeah. Very cute. Looks like we got some crackle going on his shell. That looks really neat. I even got his tail all the way. That always breaks and makes a little hole. Oh, I think that's the first time I've gotten his full tail, which it's hard to see, but yeah. Okay, Nice. Well, we got lucky there. All right, let's check out our coasters. So we're going to be doing the stickers on the top because, you'll see. It's almost like a little mini tray. I was having issues with, some bubbles on the edge. That's a bummer. We may have to put a little bit of UV resin in there. Hopefully it's not too bad. Off camera, I worked around it with the dotting tool. Oh, that's pretty though. So we've got our Seriously shimmer around the edge. And then, ooh, I like the crackle effect. That's pretty. Yeah, all right, so there's one. I really hope I don't have a lot of issues with holes from bubbles. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, good. Ooh. Okay. I think this is the one where I had a little bit of overpour on the glitter right there, but I think that's fine. It still looks good. Okay, 2 more. Oh, come on. There we go. Once you get one, it makes it a lot easier. Not too bad. Okay, good. Okay, pretty. That one turned out pretty. The glitter looks great. Hopefully you can see that okay. Okay, and our last one. There we go. There's a few bubbles, micro bubbles. Oh, there was like a little batch of bubbles. I'll show you that. Oh my gosh. Pretty. The front looks good though, but right here, they're just micro bubbles, but it was like a whole little batch of them right there. But that's okay. It's fine. Okay, so what did I do with let me find my stickers. I think we were going to use these 2 and these 2. Yeah, see, I think I think they're going to look really pretty. So let me get my scissors really quick. I should have had that ready, sorry. And I'll show you how I do this. So, just going to, let me move some of these aside so I can focus on one at a time here. Oh, by the way, I did start to fill up this duck with leftover lagoon, but it wasn't enough. So I don't know what the bottom of the duck's going to be, but he's going to be cute. Okay, so what I like to do with these is I like to cut around. Plus we got to make sure it fits in our coaster. So we're going to cut. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, just cut around. Like that. Let me make sure. So it is going to be a little big, so I'll probably cut a little bit of the stem off. I'm going to have to. That's a little bit of a bummer, but I am going to have to cut it a little bit smaller. In order for it to fit. I don't care if it goes up the side a little bit. I don't really want it to though, actually. So let me kind of mark where this top one needs to be cut. It'll still look good. There, now it fits. Okay? All right, so I'm going to take the top layer off. And what I like to do, actually let's go like this, is I like to kind of fold it so it like round it like this and put the center down first. Smooth one side. I'm still holding the left side up, trying to make sure I don't have any bubbles. And then I'm going to slowly rub down this other side. like so. And then we're going to pull the topping off, the sticky top part. Perfect. There we go. What do you think? That looks really pretty. Nice. Okay, moving on to the next one. I think what I'll do, that's trash. Let me throw this out real quick. I think I'll put you on a fast forward for the remaining 3.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eye so I can tell you how I feel, tell you how I feel. Every day something new. If I spend it with you, with you, with you. Oh, I want you right now, and I need you right now, you right now. My world is spinning round, round, around. Oh, I want you now, now, now. My world is spinning round, round, round. And I want you now, and I want you now, and I want you now. How you move and what you do has made me so crazy about you now. Now.
Okay, we got them all done. Let me bring them back over, move my molds out of the way here. Ooh, I think they're so pretty. So now what we need to do is a top coat. And the top coat, luckily on these, will be easy because we have this ledge or ridge or whatever. So, excuse me, yeah, I'm going to use epoxy, the 1-to-1. I'll probably just mix up maybe a couple ounces because I'm thinking not even maybe a ½ ounce on each. I don't know if I'll be using any crushed crystal or not, but I do think they're pretty. What do you think? Yeah, I think the colors worked out amazing. I think they're beautiful. So let me get some resin mixed up and then we'll be back to pour the top coat. Okay, I actually mixed up 4 ounces, probably too much, but we might be able to fill the rest of our duck up. So it's all good. I just wanted to show you, I used the Let's Resin paddle. Works out real well with your little cup here. And you just pull the paddle out, kind of let that drain for a little bit. And then I just let this drain for a minute here. And then I just wipe the paddle clean with a paper towel. And then I will spray it with some alcohol and wipe it real good. And it's all clean and ready for the next mix. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Try to get it off the middle of the paddle, each little thingy here. The top. There we go. And then I'll just spray a little bit of alcohol on it. And we'll do the same thing. Each paddle, or whatever these things are called, then in the middle and the top, around the edge. And we are good. And then I have a little jar that I keep them in. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to add, oh, I just dropped it. 1 second. I am going to add just a very little bit of crushed crystal. Oh, there's a piece of dried resin on the side of my cup. I don't know where that came from. That's on the inside. Okay. And I am going to stir it real good too because, you know, I used the paddle. Okay, that's enough. Look at it flying around. But you still want to stir it real good. Get your sides and your bottom because the paddle's not going to get every, you know, it's not going to scrape your sides for you. So make sure you're doing that really, really well. And then what we'll do is we will put this through the bubble remover and we will be ready to pour. You can see, oh, there's a lot of crushed crystal on my stick. Let me get that wiped off. Actually, I'm going to wipe that. That's too much. I'm going to wipe it off my stick. There we go. Much better. You can see there's a little bit of crushed crystal. I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's a little bit in there. I hope it's not too much. I've done that before. I really hope I didn't put too much in there. You just need a very little bit. Oh, I don't want to cover the flowers where you can't see them. Now I'm worried. Oh, well. I'm really hoping it's not too much. All right, I'm going to put this through the bubble remover and then we'll be back. Okay, we are ready to put this top coat on, and whatever's left over, we'll try to fill our duck up. So, you know, do I want to spray it? I think I do. I think it's okay. All right, so we're just going to put a little bit in there. A little bit in there. I hope we're okay with the crushed crystal. I really hope we're okay. I've done that before where I've used too much. Dang it. I really hope that's not the situation this time. All right, let me wipe my finger off real quick and let's just kind of move the resin around to the edges here. We just need a top coat, so we don't need too much. I just want to make sure it gets into each, you know, petal like it's supposed to. I'll show you here in a second once I get it all the way covered. There we go. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. I don't think that's too bad on the crushed crystal. I could have gone a little bit lighter. There's no question, but I don't think it ruined the piece. Thank goodness. Okay, we'll roll this one around. Beautiful. Get down in there. Just want to, and it'll self-level too, but I just want to make sure it's in all the petals. Very pretty. Do this one. See, these are easy to top coat because you don't have to worry about it going over the edge. I like these coasters. They make my life a lot easier. Okay, beautiful. Oh, these are pretty. What do you think? What do you think of the stickers? Do you like them? The UV DTF stickers, I think they're gorgeous. Very neutral, very pretty. Okay, these look good. I just want to make sure. Oh my God, I had a mold drop off my table. I want to make sure I have enough that it's not separating away. I need to watch that. That kind of looks like it is a little bit. It's hard to tell. Oh no, I think it's okay. I just would hate for like a spot to not have resin. You know what I mean? It looks like there's a little spot with no resin. I'm going to just add a little drop more. Just to make sure. There, now I feel better about it. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, we have a little over 2 ounces left. So, like I said, it probably only took about a half ounce for each coaster. I am going to scooch them over to the side here. We're going to just let those cure up. And for our duck, I've got the Lagoon. We might as well make it the same color, right? Although this has crushed crystal in it, that's okay. And again, this is Lagoon by Octopus. It's a beautiful blue color. So the bottom of the deck will have crushed crystal in it. Nothing wrong with that. That way we can finish this duck up. This was from a different pour, but I might as well finish it up. It was sitting over here on my table. So you'll get to see it in this video. All right. I think I am going to squirt in there. Okay, ducky. Oh, beautiful crushed crystal. So his feet will have crushed crystal in it. Okay, looking good. Perfect. What do I got? You know what? I only have like maybe about an ounce left, but I think what I'm going to do with that is just, I'm trying to fill up my snail. I'm using this large snail as a drip mold. So we're just going to pour, where's my spatula? Oh, here it is. We're just going to pour this in here. We still have a little ways to go. It's getting there with all my pours. I think drip molds are so much fun. You get to, it's just cool to see all the different colors and the different, like if you've used inclusions or whatever, you know. Kind of fun. I had a jar not too long ago, and I did a giveaway, and Teresa, one of my sweet subscribers, won that one. And she ended up also purchasing my carousel jar. So thank you, Teresa. I hope you're enjoying them. But we could certainly do that again if you guys want. Let me know if you want me to do a giveaway on this snail, because I think it's going to be really cool looking when it's done. All right, that is it for now. Let's let this stuff cure up, and then really the final reveal, the coasters are done. We'll unmold the duck, and yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do anything to these coasters. I really kind of like the way they are, but we'll see. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, we are here for the final reveal. So for the extras, our turtle turned out super cute. I think that shell turned out so pretty. I just took a chrome marker and outlined, you know, the parts of the shell, and then took some silver rhinestones around the shell, and that's it. And I just drew some little eyes on. And yeah, of course I did on all the pieces I sanded and did resin restore. And then for this little extra turtle turned out super cute. She's got a little bow on her head with a little rhinestone. We outlined her as well. And then we put some little toenails on her. What do you think? I think she turned out really cute for a little extra. And then, believe it or not, you're going to be shocked. I did not do anything to my coasters. They're so beautiful. I didn't want to ruin them with, you know, blinging them up, even though I wanted to. But I didn't. I held back. And I think we're okay with the amount of crushed crystal. I think the glitter looks amazing on the edging. And yeah. Ooh, something happened with this one, though. Uh-oh. Something got on my... something got on it while it was curing, or something happened to the sticker. Uh-oh. It got wrinkly. Something weird happened, and I did not have it on a heat mat. I set it off to the side. I didn't even have my heat mat on. So that is a little strange why that wrinkled up. It's not even all the way fully cured yet. So that's a little weird. I don't know what happened there. Okay, that's a bit of a bummer. But the other three look amazing. So yeah. So those are our coasters and our cute little extra turtles. Yeah, and that is our final reveal. I hope you enjoyed today's projects. Oh, I just dropped something. Great. Yay. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to join my little YouTube family. And thank you so much for your time. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Bye.
What a wasted time. Should have been here on the outside, read the signs. Used to call you mine, gave it my best, but I don't need